Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the one true God, and Yahweh Shai is the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. And I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And I want to send salutations to all the Akim throughout the four corners of the earth, exalting the name of Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, in truth and in sincerity. Alright, so this lesson is going to be about the pride of, our people. Because our people are very prideful, and it's wicked. And this is one of my favorite scriptures that I think of whenever I think to myself, if pride ever was to rise up in me, it would definitely click in my mind, this scripture, because it would be a reminder of what I am and why I should never boast to where I'm putting myself higher than my purpose, and you never want to do that down here while you're in this flesh, or just ever, because the Lord put you here for a purpose, and it's truthfully to serve Him. All right, in sincerity, that's your true purpose, is to serve the Lord, okay? And to do what is right in His eyes, because He is perfect. His ways are perfect. His judgments are perfect. Everything is perfect. And scriptures say, be ye perfect as I am perfect. So we're supposed to be perfect like His Son. And He is just like the Father, okay? Because Him and the Father are on one accord. So you never want to let pride cloud your judgments and your actions. All right. You want to operate in the spirit of the Lord always. All right. So this is Ecclesiasticus 10:9. It says, "Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. For such as one setteth his own soul to sell, because while he liveth he casteth away his bowels." All right. So you can't be earth and ashes and proud, because that's what we're made of. Like Adam was made from the dirt. All right. And Yahweh said, I can raise up rocks to do my bid and to do His work. So how are you proud down here when you're just earth and ashes? That's it. Like, what are you boasting in? What are you doing? Like, what makes you so proud? You know what I mean? Unless you're serving the Lord, people have created environments where they hype themselves up to be higher than they truly are. And they start to believe that hype. And they get proud and boastful in that wickedness. And it becomes wicked. All right? And it clouds their judgment. They start lording over people. All right? They start thinking that they're better than people. Man, in the book of Numbers, I can't remember what chapter it is, but I think it's chapter 16. I could be mistaken. But when they rose up against Moses, those Reubenites and those princes, They rose up against Moses, and they said, man, Moses, you think too highly of yourselves. We're important men also. And then the Lord had the earth swallow them up, you know. Yeah. Like they were proud. They rose up against Moses, man. All right. And their judgment was all off. Moses was just there to serve the Lord. And that's exactly what he did. And Jake was ungrateful. You know? Jake wanted to go back into captivity, man. That's how prideful Jake was, man. All right? Verse 10. It says, the physician cutteth off a long disease, and he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die. For when a man is dead, he shall inherit creeping things, beasts, and worms. So one day you're a king. The next you inherit worms, man, and creeping things. Like, you're not God, man. All right, you are a God, but you're not God. And what are you boasting in? You know, like Yahweh has angels throwing crowns at his feet. He's the Most High. He can do that. But down here on earth, Jake will have people do that to him as if he's something great. You're just a man in the flesh. You're just a fleshly man. If the Lord wanted to send a plague right there, you couldn't stop it. You couldn't stop that. So how are you boasting, man? This is why we boast in the Lord. All right? This is why we boast in the Lord. That's why we exalt his name, because he is the Most High. He is. Yahweh means he is. He exists. Yahweh Shai means he delivers. And we need both of them. So how are you proud, man? Where is that? It's in this scripture. It's in this chapter, man. Where is that at? There it is. Verse 7. Verse 7. Ecclesiastes 10:7. Pride is hateful before God and man, and by both doeth one commit iniquity. So even God and man, pride is hateful. Because man can't, I can't stand a prideful dude, man. You know, that it's just a major oh my God, especially from a woman. Oh man. It's such a turn off. And it's just I just walk away. You know, it's just bad. And a prideful man, we see prideful men every day in power. All right, we see how they judge. You know. So, hey man, everybody hates pride, man. Can't stand it. You know. Pride and broke up homes, ruined relationships, ruined businesses, messed up the money. Hey, pride will do that to you, man. Pride ruins everything. You know? But those who aren't prideful, hey, they get a reward. Matthew 5:5. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. All right? So, the meek are going to inherit the earth, but the proud, man, they're going to inherit nothing. All right? But death. Then that's it. All right? So with that, all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.